The next section. This section is one of the only sections where the seller actually has the opportunity to cancel the contract. If the buyer timely delivers either notice provided in paragraph 8B3 or 8B4 above, what's that? 8B3 is if they have loan approval, they have to tell the seller. 8B4 is if they don't have loan approval, then they either have to waive it or terminate the contract. So this section is saying if they do neither of those things, if they're silent, so if they don't give it to the seller prior to the end of the loan approval period, then the loan approval period shall be deemed waived, in which event the contract will continue along, provided, however, the seller may elect to terminate this contract by delivering written notice to the buyer within 3 days after the expiration of the loan approval period. Let's say you've got a house that has tons of offers on it. You go with this offer that has financing on it, but maybe it was higher, but you had alternate cash offers. Maybe you have a backup contract. Let's say that buyer does not tell you in writing that they have loan approval prior to the expiration of the loan approval period. We're gonna wait until the loan approval period ends, and then we're gonna say, gee, you know what? I don't really wanna continue forward with this buyer. Maybe I got a better cash offer, or maybe the cash offer that I got that's on backup is gonna close 2 weeks faster or something like that. Now, because the buyer did not tell you whether or not they have loan approval, the seller has 3 days to back out of the contract. Pretty much the only time the seller actually has the right to back out of the contract. It's a very buyer-friendly contract, and once the seller has entered into a listing agreement, has marketed the property, has entered into the contract, the assumption is that they really want to sell the house. So there's not a lot of ways out of the contract for the seller, but this is one of those ways.